Hello and welcome to the 6th round highlights of the Virtual Clio Series 3 from Knockhill, as sponsored by GamePod.co.uk, being number 1 on the road in the race. In the game, GamePod.co.uk are the longest running sim racing furniture manufacturers in the world, so make sure to check them out. Worldwide shipping also for those guys. Up for a draw end of the season is the GamePod GT2 racing rig worth €1,600. Here is the grid for you guys. First place on pole position, Andrew Waring, great qualifying from him. Second place, Ryan Callan. Third place is the Scot, John MUNRO. Fourth place, Jesper Torborg. Fifth, Chris Hack. Sixth, Chris Butcher. Seventh place, fellow Scot, John MUNRO, Gary Lennon. Eighth is Eric Strawn. Ninth is Bradley VANIAN. And rounding out that top 10 on the grid is Andy Roberts, championship leader. Toby Davis is way down the grid, so he's got a lot of work to do in this race. But away from the grid they go. And it looks like it's a good start there from Ryan Callan, number 68 on the right hand side. He's side by side with Andrew Waring into the first turn. And Callan does take the lead, so Callan takes the lead into that first turn. As we look back across the track, oh, there's Andy Roberts getting sideways after a small tap from one of the Ice Peak cars. It may have been Mike Bell, we couldn't quite see exactly who that was. Maybe beyond the house. In fact, actually, oh, Andy Roberts is around again! Oh, it's got, I don't know if he got turned around or just went around by himself coming up the hill. And Emmons and Fernandez got involved there, down towards the hairpin. Waring was challenging Callan, but he's gone straight off the track into the gravel. Rejoins once again, but he's going to be under attack now from MUNRO and Hack. Torborg looks like he went through. Another car off there. I think that was David Carter. Lap 2 of 30, down at the hairpin. Oh, and John MUNRO's car has just died. What on earth has happened there, John MUNRO? He's just died. Here is STRAUSS, Olga Clint, and NOVY. Oh, they squeeze either side of NOVY. Olga Clint gets sideways as well. STRAUSS on the grass trying to avoid. And there's the stricken car of John MUNRO. Not sure what's happened there. Here's Chris Hack now. He's sideways on the grass all over the place, trying to fend off Chris Butcher and attack Andrew Waring. And that's harmed his entry into the right-hander. And Chris Butcher swept through just before the uphill chicane, as you can see here. Now VANIAN and Davis. Davis is fighting back from that low grid spot. And he's squeezed down the inside of Bradley VANIAN. VANIAN's been run wide out on the grass. Lap 4 of 30. Here's Chris Butcher coming through. Oh, coming through and going straight through, going straight out and around. It spins it around. Managed to avoid everybody. Everybody avoids him. Superb avoidance there. And also in the background, who was that? Was that Bell or DeHaas? That is Bell, number 32, Mike Bell, for Ice Peak Racing Development. He gets going once again. Rejoining behind Johnson. Looked like there to me. Now here is Lennon. He's challenging Eric Strawn. Right over the curbs. Strawn gets sideways. And Lennon's going to go down the inside into Station Bend. That position is his. 8 to 30 now. Here is Tom NOVY going through the chicane. Oh, the deadly chicane. The deadly chicane. He's taken too much curb and it spat him out the other side. Oh, it spat him out the other side. Oh, and Olga Clint had nowhere to go. Oh, and Johnson also nowhere to go. Somehow Tom NOVY has survived all that with barely unscathed. Up 9 to 30. Here is Gary Lennon. He's Scottish, as you can see from his roof. Oh, and it's passing one way then the other. Oh, and in front of everybody again as well. Who hit him that time? Was that NOVY? That may have been NOVY. It may have been Gehagen, in fact, actually. But that is the end of Lennon's race. In lap 10 of 30, Ryan Callan has a big lead. Going into the hairpin for the 10th time. Only a third of the way through the race, though. Here is Waring and Torborg. And there is Chris Hack in 4th place. Slow motion shot here. Oh, Eric to right, trying to find a way past Bradley VANIAN. But 2 wheels or 4, he can't do it. Here's Bjorn DeHaas and Alejandro Fernandez. Alejandro's had a good rest of the race after being held up early on by the stricken car of Andy Roberts. And he's gone down the inside of Bjorn DeHaas for 16th. There is the leader in behind. In fact, there must have been a bit of trouble back in the midfield because the leader is already lapping 17th place. Fernandez pulls over to let the leader go through, and he's done it too much, look, because DeHaas says, thank you very much, I'll take the position back once again. Now the fight for second place. It's Waring and Tolborg. Oh, and Waring's run over that piece of debris on the track. And look, he's got a puncher. He's got a puncher. Andrew Waring has a puncher. Run over, I think it was a front bumper on the track, just exiting the chicane. And there goes Andrew Waring's front left tyre. He's going to have to pit. So that's Jesper Tolborg releasing to second place now. Here is Chris Butcher down the inside of James Gehagen, as you can see from the very, very close windows. Chris Butcher takes that position authoritatively. 14 to 30, jumping row. His car is now going again. Oh, it's going again, but it's not going any better for him this race. He's destroyed the back end of that Renault Clio. Absolutely destroyed it. Ripped off the rear wheel. That's the end of Drummond Rowe's race and the end of the Scottish contingent in this race also. And Bradley Vanian says, thank you very much, Eric. You may have got past me eventually, but you've made the mistake now. I'm back through once again. Here are these two battling still. Vanian in the pink car. Eric de Veit in that black, white and blue car with the Norwegian flag on the roof. And he's just about to slip through. A nice move there from Eric de Veit, the youngest ever winner in the TPS. Oh, he's not going to make the move stick. He's made a mistake at the very next corner. And Vanian says, thank you very much. Take it back once again. So Eric really has the speed, but not the consistency to not make mistakes once he's actually got past. This time, it looks like he is past. There's Andrew Waring in the background, by the way. Recovering from... Oh, here is Andrew Waring, lap 20 or 30. Going around the outside of Bradley Vanian. Vanian's hit the curb on the inside. That slowed him right up. And Waring has used the momentum off the corner and has swept past on the straight. Vanian is now past. Vanian is now back to the rear of this group as Waring now challenges Eric de Veit. James Gehagen just up the road, just about holding them off. Not pulling away though, despite the fact these guys are struggling. So James may come under attack from these guys. And Andrew once again around the outside. And he takes the spot. Number 6. A pole sitter, of course. 22 and 30. Here is Waring now on James Gehagen. I thought Gehagen may come under some attack. There it is. Andrew sweeps through, but it's a long way for Andrew to make up another position from there. And the winner of the race, though, here he is, number 68, Ryan Callan. He takes his 3rd win of the season. Last season's runner-up, Jesper Tolborg, the first season's runner-up, takes 2nd place. And here is the last lap, though. It's Eric de Veit and James Gehagen. And Gehagen's gone deep. De Veit's gone deep, but De Veit has got the cut back. It's going to be a drag racing line. Who's got it? It looks like it's going to be Eric de Veit, I think, just about snuck past Gehagen on the line. Here is a slow motion replay of it. There you go. Eric de Veit takes it by a bumper. And here are those race results. Callan the winner. Tolborg in 2nd. 3rd place was Chris Hack. 4th place Chris Butcher. 5th place Eric Strawn. Great recovery drive from championship leader Toby Davis with his 6th place. 7th place Darren Adams. 8th place Andrew Waring. 9th place Eric de Veit. And rounding out that top 10 was James Gehagen.
GamePod, the ultimate race rig for those serious about sim racing. Puts you in the driver's seat with all the controls at your fingertips. Be number 1 on the road, in the race, in the game. GamePod, the choice of champions.